Disclaimer: this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm a simple guy on YouTube showing you my journey on how I'm making passive income. Make sure you do your own research. Don't invest money that you can't afford to lose. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to all my new subscribers and welcome to the Passive Income Demand family. All right. If you guys are not already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell. So every time I push out new videos to you guys are going to be the first one to be notified. All right. Give this video a like. It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm of getting my video out there to the masses for the whole entire world to see. Guys, you know I have to put out that disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is no financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a simple guy on YouTube just showing you how I'm making passive income in this space. All right, let's get right into this amazing new opportunity. Fintoch opportunity, 100% fully decentralized. And I know you guys are scratching your head like, what is this guy's talking about, right? Fully decentralized, meaning you are in full control of your hard-earned dollars, okay? If you're tired of those rug pulls, if you're tired of scams, you know, these platforms is in business today and then 2 days later it's gone tomorrow. Very risky space that we're in right now in these crucial times. You know, it's just so many rug pulls that's taking place, and people are just sick and tired of getting, like, pretty much losing their money. All right. So this Fintoch opportunity has been around since 2019. Okay. It is changing the game of this space. When I mean it's changing the game, it's changing the game of this space. People are winning here. We are in a winning team. We are, like I said, we're changing lives on a daily basis. And this is a worldwide opportunity. And to get started with this opportunity, you just need a VPN. A VPN. There's many free VPNs out there you could just download and take advantage of as well. Okay. So if you guys are ready for an amazing presentation, okay, amazing presentation that is going to dive in deeply on how this Fintoch opportunity works, and just by pushing a couple of buttons within the next 24 hours, you can start to make profits, allowing your hard-earned dollars work for you while you sleep. And that's the beautiness of this amazing opportunity. A fully passive, transparent opportunity that is taking the internet by storm. Okay, I'm just extremely excited of this amazing opportunity. One of our very popular YouTubers, shout out to BOJ, that shared this amazing opportunity, and I'm gonna be very grateful to share this opportunity in front of my subscribers as well. So guys, put on your seatbelts, guys. Take some notes. All right, get that notepad and pen. Start taking some notes of this amazing opportunity, because we're gonna dive in deeply. Not myself. One of our top leaders is gonna explain everything in detail. I mean in detail, on how this works and how this opportunity can be a transformation in your life. Okay, if you're sick and tired of your 9-to-5 job, man, I was too. All right, if you're sick and tired of working for the man, working for 40 hours a week for 40 years and only retire 40% of our income, man, that's how it is in this states. So sit back, relax, get a cup of water, because this is going to be an amazing presentation, and stay tuned. And let me go through the presentation, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. God bless and peace out.
Drop some fire emojis in the chat We want to welcome every single person on this call. I know that we are tuning in from all areas around the world. Can you drop in the chat for us where exactly you are tuning in from in any part of the world? As you guys know, my name is Sarah Julian, the Sassy Entrepreneur. I think with this particular opportunity, I will have to rebrand to the Sassy Billionaire, because the sheer profitability of this opportunity is insane. It is something like you have never ever seen before. And whether you are someone who is just looking, for somewhere where you can just make some extra money, you're looking for somewhere where you can make a lot of money, whatever your goal is, you will be able to achieve that with Fintoch. I see Anguilla in the house. I see Dominica in the house. I see Connecticut, East London, South Africa, Fort Lauderdale, Jamaica, right? All over. We have people from all over the world, from every corner of the world. And guys, let me tell you something. When we came across this particular project, we had been burnt, and we decided to create a foolproof checklist of all the things that we would be looking for in a project in order to actually get into that project that will let us know that it is a solid project, that will let us know that when we introduce it to people like you and you and you can go to bed every night with both your eyes closed and feel comfortable that this was right and that your money was in the right place. Right now, we see banks closing down left, right, and center, people's funds being lost in places that they thought it was safe. But we are here to tell you today that, believe it or not, getting on the train or not, cryptocurrency is hands down the safest place for your money today. Hands down. And today we're going to teach you how to leverage on that, how to actually put your money to work for you to earn 1% per day, to earn up to 4,600% in a year. When last have you ever put in $10,000 in your bank and came back to it being $6.4 million? Never, right? Never. And today we're going to show you something that is going to change your finances forever, no matter where on the spectrum you lie, investor, builder, marketer, it doesn't matter where you are at, right? We are going to show you just how blockchain technology and decentralized finance can change your life forever. So without further ado, we're going to go straight down into the nitty-gritty. We're going to go straight down into the details and show you exactly what the lowdown is on that. And let me introduce blockchain Kojo coming with us to the blockchain information. Kojo, are you ready to give them the fire?
Well, Sassy, thank you. You always bring up the heat. You turn up the volume. You are well appreciated in this community. One thing I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kojo, Blockchain Kojo. First of all, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from. We have scoured the entire ecosystem, right? We have been through projects, and we realized that, look, there is a difference between some of these things, right? Sometimes you hear a project and it sounds like you're hearing the same thing over and over again, whether it's this, whether it's that. They are all claiming to be doing something, but for the first time, we have a project that the proof is right in front of you, and it doesn't get better than this. So thank you, Sassy, for setting up the stage. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started very soon. I have some calls that are interrupted for some reason. They did not pick the right time, right? So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna share my screen, but before I do, just drop a 7 in the chat. It's 7 p.m., 7:16 on the East Coast. Just drop a 7 in the chat. Let me know this mic is working. Let me know this camera is working. Let me know when you also see my screen in the next 1 minute as I begin to start to share it, because we are about to dive into this information. Today, I'm going to keep it really brief, right? I usually go too deep. You know, sometimes I speak to my mentors, they say, Kojo, that was a great call. But, you know, sometimes people in the industry, they just want to understand, how are they going to get paid, right? I know a lot of you are just here trying to figure out what's the ins and outs, but let me know how I'm getting paid. So I'm going to get to that. Boss Lady Sassy is going to get into that. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So if you can see my screen, it's coming up any second now. Just let me know, right? I always come with the facts. One thing I say is, before I share my opinion, I make sure whatever I put out there is fact checked. So we're going to start off from Investopedia, people. We want to learn a little bit about this topic. We're going to learn about a few topics. Number one being decentralized finance, the other being the blockchain, the next being lending and borrowing as well. So if you're ready, just get prepared for this info. What is decentralized finance and how does it work? That's the main question, right? A lot of you have heard DeFi. So many people send me projects. They say, look, this is the next hottest DeFi project. And the minute it gets to me, I say, oh my, this is centralized. Come on, you should know the difference between DeFi and centralized finance. And today we're going to do that right from Investopedia. These people know what they are saying, people. Don't just listen to me. These guys know what they are saying. So decentralized is an emerging financial technology. You see, the word here is technology. There has to be a technology embedded before you call it DeFi. The next thing is it runs on secure distributed ledgers, similar to those that cryptos run on. We are talking about blockchain technology, right? Okay, now what are they telling you? They are telling you, especially in the US, this Security Exchange Commission validates and runs centralized institutions, right? So if you're dealing with AKA brokerages, what are they? People that are telling you we're going to trade for you. People that are telling you we are going to make you capital. The minute a centralized institution, a CEO comes in the picture telling you, I'm going to go make this money. We have a system. We are. And then you never get to even see this technology. They should have gotten regulated. 9 times out of 10, if you're here and you've been in this space for a long time, you've been in projects over the last 5 years, you know they come and they go. Why? Because they were never validated by the right authority, because they were centralized and had a human control that could at any point decide to change the direction of the entire project. But for the first time, we have found that sweet spot. Now it says DeFi challenges this centralized system, right? By doing what? Empowering individuals. We are talking over 72 people on this call, empowering people like me and you today to have the ability to do what these financial institutions have been doing all this time, and we have been given the bottom feed when it comes to profits, right? So for the first time, these individuals are able to get into peer-to-peer, person-to-person exchanges without no middleman interaction, right? So DeFi eliminates the fees that these banks and institutions charge, right? In all these platforms, they give you a little bit of something, right? Because they make a lot of it at the end, and they keep a lot of it in the name of overhead, and they just want to give us a little bit. But when you look at what it's saying here, right, it says that these funds, right, can be transferred fast between anyone, and then it eliminates these fees, meaning that the individuals are able to earn exactly what they deserve, right, in a different way. So the next thing we're going to look at real quick is they just break down a little bit about CeFi, but I'm not going to go deep into that. We're going to go straight to why we are here, right? We're going to speak about a project that is so dear to our hearts. Now, this project is called Fintoch. I'm going to open their website, right? And while it's opening up, I want to go into this article, people. I want to go into this article, right? This article that is featured on Binance. Now, this article is written by a company called CoinCU. They are one of the leaders when it comes to analyzing crypto smart contracts, audits, and projects in the crypto space, they analyze and bring out information that we all want to hear about. And they're starting off this article, right? It's featured on Binance, written by CoinCU, right? It says the top 5 crypto projects with the highest audit trust score currently, dated 2023 of February. This is a very recent article. They're telling you that in 2022, the entire market was defined by a lot of numerous failures and losses in crypto. If you know you are in a project from last year and today, someone is telling you you cannot take your funds, you cannot take your profits, or you can only choose to at a certain point in time, that means that these people have done their job and they have analyzed everything that happened in the past. But guess what they are saying, right? They made this top list, this very exclusive list. And we're going to find out on this list of top 5 projects, right, is this project called Fintoch. So what is Fintoch? It's a diverse financial service platform. They have literally taken what these banks are doing and put it on the blockchain. They provide users with loans, right? And who are the users? The people in decentralized finance. We're talking about exchanges like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SunSwap. Directly on the blockchain, they are able to give them this capital in the form of loans. But what are we able to do? We are able to lend as investors, supply this liquidity directly to the blockchain. No company, no owner in between. Literally from you to the blockchain, and you will get the profits you deserve. We're going to speak about earning a minimum of 1% daily on a return of investment. You can go as high as earning up to 40% a month, and even double whatever you invested. You're going to make it back within 2 months. Can you think about that, people? The minute you have been given all of these meager profits from all these projects, it's now time to benefit from your own capital, right? Now, what are they talking about when they speak about Fintoch? You can see they're not even concerned about the ROI. They are focused on the technology. People, we are at the right place, because here we have a project that has first created a technology that sets it apart from even other lending protocols in this space we call crypto. Another article on Binance compares this to Aave, Compound, and MakerDAO. Do you know what those 3 protocols are? We are talking about the best lending projects in the entire crypto space. Aave, which is on CoinMarketCap, Compound runs on Ethereum. MakerDAO created the DAI cryptocurrency, and Fintoch has been placed in that same criteria as one of the best currently to date, right? It's another article on Binance. I might just show it guys to you somewhere across, getting to the end if we have the time. So they speak about this technology, and it says it has multiple signatures, zero proof knowledge, right? I'll get to that. I'll get to that. But what is important is that it helps it achieve a truly decentralized supervision. That's what is important, right? Truly decentralized supervision. And it includes a stop loss. This is not just the only thing. It has contracts attached to all these loans that make sure that people are liquidated in 7 days. They only get to loan out for 7 days. Win or lose, you get liquidated, because you can control smart contracts on exchanges like decentralized ones, but not on centralized exchanges, right? So the code has to match on the blockchain, and that's what we have here, something that is on the blockchain. The next thing it says that it ensures people, this is not coming from me, as you can see, right? You didn't see my name up top. It says it ensures that users' funds are free from any risk of loss. Can you give an applause for that? For the first time in this industry, we are getting people to put their chest out and tell us that our funds are safe. No excuses, no quote unquote, literally word for word, right? Now, how is this possible? Let's go right here, right? Cutting DeFi technology they created. right? What does this ecosystem consist of? The main features, the hybrid technology, person-to-person finance, decentralized borrowing, right? And also the ability as an investor, for the first time, you are being rewarded a piece of this equity. Just by being an investor, you are able to earn a piece of equity, ownership in this ecosystem. Now that is powerful. That rings bells to me on different levels, right? So what is this ecosystem run by? Since we are speaking of no company that's running the ecosystem, we are going to talk about nodes. What is a node? Now, this is where a quick crypto introduction comes out to people that are probably new to this, but those that are not new, you can write node in the chat if you already know what a node is and what it means, because I want people to know that it's not just me about to say something that's going to take people off, but we have some people who can validate what I'm going to say the minute they hear me define it, right? So nodes, you can drop node in the chat, N-O-D-E, if you already know what a node is. But a node, in my understanding, very basic, is a point on the blockchain, similar to how we have an entire road network, the blockchain, right? Your road network, and then you have traffic lights, toll booths, and signposts. Your nodes will constitute your traffic lights, your toll booths, and the signposts, because they regulate the movement of cars, cryptocurrencies on this blockchain in a way that they are able to put it in order in an accounting book structure, which we call the block, and put it on chain. Very simple. If you've never had a crypto breakdown in the most basic form, you just had it. It can get easier than this. The nodes are responsible for running the entire crypto ecosystem. Now let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? It's a technology. Number one, it has no real owner with no real name. Number two, this ecosystem has been running since 2008 and 9 till today, can never be stopped, can never be shut down. Why? Because it's run in a decentralized nature by nodes. That's how you know you have something powerful running your technology, right? And that's what we have with Fintoch today. So the next thing we spoke about, as you can see, there is no email, there is no password, there is no get started link, right? What's going on? How does somebody get started? They created another technology, people. They created their own decentralized wallet, right? If you're here and you've used MetaMask, if you've used Trust Wallet, then you know what I'm talking about. A decentralized wallet is your safety deposit box. It is your bank vault with its guard, with its security, and its private key. Literally, no one else other than you that has the seed phrase is the only one in control of the wallet. If you're in here and you know this, drop a 2 in the chat. Let some people know I am not leading anyone off, and I'm only spitting facts because that is how this technology runs, right? Thank you. So what happens? You download your decentralized wallet called the Fintoch wallet. It runs on 3 different blockchains, which is Tron, Ethereum, Binance, right? It runs on these 3 different blockchains. It's able to work and run this ecosystem. We are able to lend USDT TRC20, USDT ERC20, and USDT BEP20 on this ecosystem and earn that ROI. So we're going to go into another article right here. What does it say from MarketWatch, people? Fintoch wins one of the top 10 Web3 Technology Innovation Award at the World Web3 Summit. When was this held? In Hong Kong. When was this award given? March 26th, as you can see, right? This is an event that was organized by the government, right? The government of Hong Kong, people. This is not a baby project. This is not a project under the table that you're just hearing because you came on the Zoom. It has over 20 million wallets registered currently today. Started its audit with Certic in April, started its first edition in May. June is their 1-year anniversary. This is one of the biggest trending topics in Asia And we on the West Coast, we are hearing it and getting in early at a time where you know that timing is everything when it comes to crypto, right before it takes off, people. So it couldn't be a better time to be here. They received an award. Who was at this award? Tron, Huawei, right? OKX, and Fintoch. Come on, people. This is huge, right? This is some huge stuff. So we are getting credibility, accreditation from different sources on higher levels. The COO is the most influential person that runs the marketing arm of this project. We're going to speak about the marketing arm, and we're going to get into that part. So there's a few people that play a role on Fintoch LLC, which is the American company that has been given the rights to market this throughout Asia and throughout the rest of the world. They needed the brains, right? They needed the caliber of certain individuals. We saw all the Hollywood celebrities. Thanks to this man, Joe Lambert, as his name goes right here, CEO. He's just a paid actor playing the C-role position. And what he does is he brings the entire cast of Hollywood to help them break through the entire Asian market, people. Marketing genius. Now, this is the man licensed and registered to the LLC, COO, Mr. William Thompson. You saw him at the event. If you were here earlier, seeing the video that was playing, he has been through multiple events around the world. So far, I think they've had like 11 or 15, close to that range, events globally, right? Now, we're going to get into how this works, right? Now, how does this work? How are we able to lend? How are we able to earn? You get this blue box. What's this blue box? Your wallet, right? This is what this blue box represents. This is your decentralized wallet. You get a wallet ID from an existing wallet holder. That's why we are able to earn in a different way than Trust Wallet, than MetaMask, than Token Pocket, because we have unique wallet IDs. Then we use that to generate our wallets and get our seed phrase. And right now you are in the world of decentralized finance. That's simple. No one other than you owns it. You deposit your USDT into your wallet like Trust Wallet. Then you lend into the lending protocol, and the nodes will sign in and manage every single transaction from there forth. Now, what are they doing? There are different exchanges. We have SunSwap, Uniswap. Let me actually go there. Give me one. We have SunSwap, Uniswap, and PancakeSwap, right? And these exchanges need liquidity because there are a ton of traders who keep trading that need liquidity on these exchanges. So we supply to them. They are getting charged, right? 2% a day in fees for every borrow contract. And they can only borrow for 7 days. If they choose for 1 day, it's 2.5% in fees, right? And we are earning 1% a day. So you can see the math. On one end, people are paying over 14% in fees. On the other end, lenders are earning 1%. So that means this protocol stays very liquid. Liquidity is important when it comes to earning and paying out this ROI. The next thing is, how do these borrowers on these exchanges borrow? They first have to make a deposit. They have to deposit up to 50% of the capital that they require. So if I need 100,000, because I have found the newest crypto coming out that is not available on Coinbase, not available on Binance, because true crypto people know that when you deal with Coinbase and Binance and KuCoin, you're just a beginner in crypto. And the real crypto goes on decentralized exchanges. And then leftovers is what gets put on Binance, what gets put on Kraken, what gets put on not PancakeSwap, that's a decentralized, gets put on KuCoin and all these other centralized exchanges that charge you a ton of fees with different prices, right? So right here, I would have to deposit 5,000 to get that 10,000, right? Then what happens after that? Right there, there's contracts embedded in the loan. So I will be able to start initiating my trade right on those exchanges as a borrower, right? Not a lender. Lenders sit back, You give your capital to the blockchain. You don't even have to touch your phone. And every single day, 7 days out of the week, like clockwork, that money keeps coming in. That's simple, right? But on the other end, let's understand how this ecosystem creates and revenue and liquidity, right? So then they'll get charged that 2%. Let's say I make 100% profit. I made 10,000, right? That means Sassy, the lender, is getting paid out of that 14% would be 1,400, but she's only getting 100 a day, 1% on her 10,000. Can you understand how liquid this ecosystem is? One borrow contract can pay one lender 14 times and over. Now, the minute I also withdraw my profits, I get charged 5% in fees. Again, this ecosystem stays liquid. What if, because we understand the world is not perfect, what if a trader loses? What happens then? Pretty much simple, right? Pretty much simple. Very much simple, right? What happens? Right there, right? What happens is they are only allowed to lose 30% of that capital lended. That's what the smart contract, the hybrid technology, the zero proof comes in play, and they get liquidated instantly, whether they want to or not. They get liquidated by the contract, and these funds come back. That 50% goes back to the ecosystem. Users' funds are never lost. You read that article, right? This is how they ensure that. Real simple, users' funds are never lost, right? Now, the next thing is that they would then pay the fees 2% a day on that capital they have left. The house never loses. But who's the house, people? Last time I checked, the guy in the blue box with the wallet, the lender, is the house. You can be the house. I'm the house. Whoever is already in this project is the house. Over 20 million wallets are the house. We never lose. That's simple in this ecosystem, people. So that's how this runs. Certic created this audit. Give me 1 second. Sir, I had my little girl just come knock the door real quick. Sorry. Certic created the audit, right? They put this project at a 91% trust score. A 91% trust score. It started off at 88, and the trust score, which is talking about the security on the code, the entire code that runs the system with the nodes has been audited by Certic. Who is Certic? If you don't know them, they have worked with the likes of Sequoia Lending, one of the biggest lending companies in the entire US, Goldman Sachs. They already invested close to $88 million in Certic, right? Yale University, Coinbase, Binance, just name it. All the big players work with Certic, and that's a good thing to know, right? So people, here's a copy of the audit. The PDF is out there. We can always send it to you once you request it from whoever introduced you to this call. People, you can have a chance to see all of this with your own eyes. There's a new audit coming out with some new parameters actually added to it. Is gonna get even better, right? So how does it look when you lend? You come onto your wallet, you see the currencies. We prefer a stable coin, but ladies and gentlemen, you can literally also lend BNB, you can lend Ethereum, you can lend Tron itself, you can lend Dogecoin, right? You can lend Dogecoin also to this protocol, but we all know that with stable currencies, if you make $1 today, tomorrow it's gonna still stay the same $1, right? Now, what about withdrawals? Instant. People, withdrawals are instant. There is no $500 minimum. There's no $250 minimum. There's no $20 minimum. It's $1. If you make as little as $1 a day, because the minimum deposit is $100, you can literally withdraw that $1 every single day, and it will hit your wallet instantly. That's what happens when you deal with the blockchain. You see the differences now between what we were used to with centralized projects and a decentralized project that does not require high fees and human control. So how do these borrowers also interact? Is wonderful. Everything happens in the wallet. You cannot take funds and go home. You can't pull out the funds and go to your Coinbase. You come in, if you want to borrow a loan and go trade, fine, you can do that. You yourself can do that, right? But you put 50% down, 7 days, and you go right to PancakeSwap. You put 50% down, 7 days, you go to SunSwap, which runs on Tron, right? At the top, you see Tron. If you want to do the same thing, Ethereum, 50% down, and you go right to Uniswap. You can't beat that. You cannot beat the system. That's why we are safe. That's why everything stays liquid. Now, can you track all of this? That's the most important question. Can you track all of this, right? Think about this. You can literally track everything inside your wallet. And you don't have to look inside Fintoch. It will take you to that respective blockchain. If you've ever sent crypto on a BEP20 standard, right? The minute you send it, you get a BSC scan receipt. You are literally on the blockchain. Well, guess what? Every single loan comes with a loan wallet. You click on it, it takes you to BSC scan if it runs on Binance, and you will see the entire receipt. You will see the timestamp when the person borrowed. You will see how much profit they have generated in their token list right on the BSC scan. This is the most transparent project I've ever come across, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get better than this. What about another way? Come on, because we need different ways to validate this, right? Because people always have a ton of questions. It's too good to be true. How do I know my money is not with them? Well, you can delete your Fintoch wallet if you choose to, and you can import your seed phrase into MetaMask, BitKeep, IM token, or Token Pocket, and your funds will be sitting right in these wallets like they were brothers and sisters and they knew each other, but they are not from the same project. You can literally put money in your Fintoch wallet, delete the wallet, take your seed phrase, put it in Token Pocket, and the funds you deposited is sitting right there. But you ask yourself, why is this possible? Number one, Fintoch does not hold your capital. It does not hold your crypto. It's on the blockchain. These wallets never hold your crypto. It's on the blockchain. That is why you have a signed key. You are the only one that can sign in, sign out, and make a transaction. No one except for you. That's the power you have in your hands today. That's what's separating us from 90% of whatever you're going to hear outside of this call, because we have found that one that will take us all the way, people. Now, what are the other ways they are able to generate liquidity? Because that's a good question. We need more ways to generate liquidity to pay ROI. But they answered that for you right here. They say there are so many crypto projects that come to them and want to advertise their cryptocurrencies to their over 20 million wallet holders. So they have to do one thing. We all know in crypto, before you advertise, you have to provide some liquidity. So when people buy, they can buy, and when they sell, they can sell. That money is all going into the ecosystem of Fintoch. This is incredible. We are highly liquid. One token alone sits at 12 million in liquidity. You can see all of this go on the blockchain, people. Sorry, one. Okay, so the next thing you can see again, I'm going to show you is also an event that was held in Los Angeles, people. What was this event about? It's a hackathon. You are early. When I say you are early, I'm not over exaggerating. They are launching their own blockchain and their own cryptocurrency. If there was a perfect time to be an investor, it's now, because it's happening in June. People, in June. This cryptocurrency would not be sold pre-sale. It would not be sold ICO. You literally have to be either an investor in the ecosystem and have the ability to purchase their miners and mine it. We are also going to be able to mine their crypto ahead of that launch. And imagine if you understand crypto that is mined. We are talking about crypto that is not sold as pre-sale. Example is Bitcoin. Bitcoin was never sold before it was mined. People had to mine it. It doesn't violate any SEC rules because they never sold it with the premise of gains. People just mined it, and then it was available and people needed it and they bought it. People, we have something unique here. Also, we're going to speak about the equity token, which is different from the crypto that's coming out in June, which is called FTC. Their equity token represents the entire equity in this ecosystem. It's called FTH. Now, FTH is similar to what we have on socials. So my true crypto people out there, you might have heard about the cryptocurrency called CHZ, chills, right? It comes from the company called Socials. All the sports clubs, gaming clubs, celebrities have their fan tokens on socials. But guess what? You would never find it on any exchange. They have billions of dollars running in here. You trade it on socials. You can trade it for any currency that they have, and you can go home and put it on your exchange. But you can't leave those fan tokens out of there. That's the same thing we have here. And what are they saying, people? They're saying that for every $100 you earn off your own capital, you earn $1 for free of this equity. You earn $1 for free of this equity for every $100 of your own capital in USDT that you're earning. You deposit USDT, you lend, you earn USDT from your lending, but you get a bonus because you are in this ecosystem. It doesn't get better than this. 30% goes out to investors that are investing. 18%, if you heard the previous video before we got started, the royal family, Middle Eastern family that put down $1 billion for the entire 18% of equity. They don't need that money now. Maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years, because they already have billions, right? We know this. They have put this here because they understand where this is going. Why? Because Binance is already talking about this. Binance has plans to even list the FTC in the future. That's the kind of ecosystem we have. 52% runs the ecosystem as well as community rewards. It doesn't get better than this, people. They had a roadmap. They are telling us that in 2025, I'll get to that part where they want to list on the NASDAQ as an IPO. Why? Because today we know for a fact crypto is being listed on the NASDAQ as IPOs, Bitcoin and Ethereum to start. This came out like 2-3 weeks ago. You can look it all up. It's fact checkable. But today, this is going to happen in 2024. Why? Because they already hit 10 million plus wallets before December, which is phenomenal, right? In about 10 months, we are talking 20 million wallets. Can you think about that? Why? Because China has billions. India has billions of people, and they have been touring the entire Asia Pacific, event after event, with this Hollywood Global Film Festival, where all the celebrities came in. It made sure that every single Asian got on board instantly. And we are early into this, people. And they have more events, even in Dubai, coming up in May, right? May 11th to the 13th. Mark your calendars. Let's go to Dubai. Let's go see everything for ourselves. They have multiple events still ongoing, and they have their NASDAQ listing changed to 2024 of next year, people. This is about to be huge because their blockchain comes out in June. They will be able to grow their currency for a couple of months and list it in 2024 on the NASDAQ. So this is big stuff, right? If you're excited, come on, if you're excited, drop a fire emoji, drop a $sign, drop Fintoch, drop a 1, drop a 7, just type something, type anything in this chat. If this information was mind-boggling, if you even learned something today, right, about the difference between decentralized finance and centralized finance, right? If you learned something today, just drop anything in the chat, right? If you feel inspired to earn, drop something in the chat today, because guess who's coming on next? The queen, boss lady, Sassy the entrepreneur. Why? Because you already learned one way to earn, one way to earn passively. What if I told you there are 2 different ways to earn passively in this one ecosystem? What if I told you there are 2 more ways to earn in this one ecosystem. My boss, Lady Sassy, take over. The floor is yours. Let's keep the fire going. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Blockchain Kojo, I'm out.
Wow, wow, wow. Power-packed presentation there from Blockchain Kojo. Guys, if you enjoyed the information that he just dropped, drop some fire emojis in the chat, guys. I want to see some fire emojis in the chat. I want this chat to burn down, because guess what? High energy equals to high income. And even whilst I'm doing that, Kojo, could you please make my laptop a co-host so I can share my screen, please? Guys, high energy equals to high income. I literally, whilst this Zoom was going on, received an email saying that the government is about to restrict people's accounts. They're about to take away your freedom. They're about to take away your privacy. They're about to take away your rights to your money. That's right, to your money. Is that something that you want, or do you want to be in control of your money? And the only way to be in control of your money is decentralized finance. The only answer right now, the best answer right now is Fintoch. Fintoch, Fintoch, yes, 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 yes. And I'm gonna go show you guys right now just another way to make money with Fintoch, because guess what? Earning passively is not just the only way you can make money with Fintoch, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen right now. So earning passively is not the only way you can make with Fintoch. Actually, in Fintoch, you have 4 streams of income. And we could even say 5 streams of income, right? We could even say 5 streams of income. Why? Why can we even say 5 streams of income? Because number one, you've got your money making more money for you passively every single day, right? Then you've got your, I'm going to show it to you, the compensation plan, which pays you 3 other ways. And then you've got the opportunity to be a part of the super nodes and mine the upcoming FTC coin for the blockchain that Fintoch is dropping in June. And that is going to have the same tokenomics as Bitcoin. That means that this coin is going to be extremely valuable. And you being an action taker that you are right now, you're going to be able to take advantage of this. So let's quickly just jump into the money, because you guys already know, like, this is my favorite part. And this is the reason why you are on this call. Now, how do you get started? The first thing, of course, is you can join with at least a minimum of $100. Now, guys, can we please make sure that everyone is muted? I'm hearing some background noise. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, so you can join with a minimum of $100, right? Obviously, the more that you have in the system, right, is the more you will be making, because you are earning a profit daily of 1%. Then after 7 days, you are earning 1.5% additional on your return. So that means if you have $10,000 in your account, for example, you are making $100 a day. After 7 days, that $100 per day that you are receiving, you're going to be receiving an extra 1.5% of that $100, guys. Amazing, right? So your funds are compounding and growing on a daily basis, right? Now, you can auto reinvest every 7 days, right? You can set it to do it automatically. You can just set it and forget it if you want. If you're one of those people that you just want to, just put your money somewhere, let it make some more money for you, and you just, go about your business, then that's fine. You can do that, right? And you can set it to automatically reinvest for you every 7 days. Now, your capital, it can be topped up as well every 7 days. So what are we looking at in terms of return? We are looking at 8.5% weekly, okay? 40% on a monthly basis, and 100% in 63 days. Okay, now give me 1 second, guys. It seems like someone is all right. Okay, then. All right, so 100% in 63 days, guys. So that literally means in 2 months, you can go ahead and 2x your account. Let's look at some real-time numbers here, right? So for example, if you started with $100, right, you would be making, $1 a day. That's 1% of $100. Okay, in 1 month you would have earned $36, right? And if you look at it, you'll notice that you're earning 36%. Why are you earning 36% when it's 1% per day? That is the extra 1.5% compounding on your earnings coming into play, right? Crazy. So in 2 months, you would have gained back that $100, right? In 8 months, it would have been $800, and in a year, that would have turned to $6,400. Crazy. This was just from $100. Let's go a little further, guys, because of course we are here to make money, right? So you're gonna come in wherever you fit in, right? But we want to come in as big as possible because we are looking at a solid platform here that can help us to create generational wealth, not just money for today or some little side cash, for tomorrow, but generational wealth. And if you're on this call tonight and you want generational wealth, drop generational wealth in the chat for me right now. Let me feel your energy, okay? So let's say if you started with $1,000, you'll be making $10 a day, right? In a month, you would have made $360. In 2 months, you would have recuperated that 1,000, right? I see you, Beverly. I see you, Baba. Generational wealth. Let's go, people, right? In 6 months, you would have achieved $8,000. And in a year, that $1,000 would have turned to $64,000. Now, the question I want to ask you is, when last have you left $1,000 in the bank, and at the end of the year, when you came back, it was $64,000? I would really love to hear that, right? Inquiring minds would love to know. So let's dive a little bit deeper and go a little bit harder, okay? So let's say, for example, you started out with $5,000. Look at what this will turn to in 6 months, 40,000. In a year, 320,000. Come on, guys. We're not playing over here, right? Look at this, $10,000. You make $100 a day. In 6 months, that would have been $80,000. And in a year, $640,000. You literally would have recuperated your capital in 2 months. When last has anything done that for you, right? If you started with $50,000, you would be making $500 per day, right? 18,000 the first month. You would have recuperated that $50,000 in the second month. In 6 months, that would have turned to $400,000. And in a year, guys, you would be looking at 7 figures, 3.2 million. This was just you putting your money there and you left it alone. You went about your business and then you came back and it was 3.2 million. Like, seriously, guys, don't be sleeping on this sleep money right now. Don't be sleeping on this sleep money, right? How about if we went in with 100 grand, right? That is $1,000 a day. 36,000 the first month, 100,000 the second month, guys. In 6 months, 800,000, and in a year, 6.4 million. 6.4 million. And if you decided to even take this further and further compound this 6.4 million, you would have turned that in a year, you would have turned that to over actually $180 million in the second year. Am I talking to somebody here? Because guys, the numbers just make sense. Okay, and this is just the investment part of it. I just wanted to break this down a little bit so you guys could actually see what is possible, how your money can actually work for you in this particular ecosystem. Right? Now, if you are a go-getter like me, if you are an entrepreneur, right? When you see an amazing opportunity, you know how to make that business work for you, not just make your money for you, but also make that business work for you to make you some more money. Then this part is for you. So of course, Fintoch, just like Uber and just like Binance and just like Airbnb, who all allow people to refer customers to them, Fintoch is not an exception here, right? So here is the Fintoch referral program. Now, if you look at my screen, you will see that first things first, Fintoch will pay you 15% of the earnings of everyone on your level 1. That means every single person that you bring in to the platform directly, whatever they earn, you're going to be earning 15% of that. Then you're also going to earn second level 10%. Okay. Now here's just an example here. Let's say there's $10,000 on your level 1, 1%. 1% of $10,000 is $100, and you're earning 15% of that. That means you would be earning $15, right? A day. If on the second level, you have the same amount, you're now earning 10% on that. That is 10 US a day. Now imagine if your cumulative earnings on your first level was $1,000, you'll be earning $150 a day. That is literally over what? $8,000 a month, right? No, excuse me, that is $4,500 a month. That's just on your level 1, right? And then you add up your level 2 to that, guys, you will now be easily making over $8 grand a month. And we're just talking about level 1 and level 2 right now, right? If we had to go deeper and we had to go further, now on top of this earnings that we can make on a daily basis from our level 1 and level 2, we are also able to hit ranks in the business. Fintoch firmly believes in rewarding their leaders, right, with an amazing plan to pay them well. Why? Because we are helping to grow the community. We are helping to grow this worldwide and to explode this. So if you look at the screen now, here are the ranks currently in Fintoch. So the first rank is GM, all right? Now what you need is 5 direct referrals, just 5 people that you directly referred. Now, don't get me wrong, you can refer as many people as you can, but when it comes to maxing out the compensation plan, you only need 5 people. With a team investment of $50,000 in totality, you are now a general manager, okay? And you are now making $100 per day, guys. This is an extra $3,000 per month, right? Hands-free, you did the work one time, okay? Now you decide you're gonna take this a little bit further. VP gives you VP with 2 GMs from different lines, right? And a team investment of $150,000 will now make you a salary of $150 to $300 per day. Guys, you are literally talking about earning over 10 grand a month just by hitting VP. How sweet is that? This is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Let's go a little further. SVP, right? two of your people, so the same two people who were GMs, now you help them to get to VP, and they have a team investment of $500,000, just $500,000, guys, and you will be earning $600 to $1,500 per day, guys. Literally, this is like about $25,000 to $45,000 per month. This is just insane, right? Which compensation plan have you ever come across that has paid you so generously for your work? We are no longer in the business of working like a donkey and eating like an ant. We work and we play hard and we make that money. That's how the game is played. Now look at ED. So those same people, they are now SVPs, right? With a team investment of 2 million. Now, I remember that in my last business, right, guys, I did like a volume of 2 million and I was making like around $20,000 a month, right? Now, look at this. This is the same freaking volume, here in Fintoch, and I would have been earning $1,500 to $5,000 per day. Guys, come on. This is literally 45,000 to over 200 to 300 grand a month. The same volume, the same exact volume, guys. There's just no other compensation plan on this planet, no other program in this cryptocurrency space right now that will pay you the way that Fintoch will pay you. There's just absolutely bar none. Look at MD. Now those two SVPs, they have now graduated to EDs, okay? Now you are earning $13,000 to $30,000 per day, guys. We didn't say per month, okay? We didn't say per year. We said per day, guys. This is just, this is literally 500 to 900 grand or more, even $1 million a month. We currently have someone at MD in China. She is earning $50,000 a day. Guys, I didn't stutter. $50,000 per day, guys. This is just mind-boggling, and this is where the money is at. But Fintoch didn't even stop there. Now, when you hit MD, when you hit that all-encompassing rank, right? Fintoch is saying, hey, you're at the highest rank right now. You know what? We're going to go further and we are going to give you a share in a company pool of 10% of the entire company's profit. You're gonna be in a pool with all the other MDs in the company. And if the company's entire profit for that month is $100 million, you will get a share of that profit, guys. This is just how amazing this compensation plan is. If you see the money, guys, drop some money emojis in the chat. I want to see that energy dropping in the chat, guys, because we are literally sitting on a gold mine. We are literally sitting on money, 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 money. We are sitting on money. So if you're on this call and you're just an investor, that's fine. Come in, invest, make your moolah, make your dinero, make your cash money, right? But if you are on this call and you are an entrepreneur, you are a builder, you are a marketer, you are in this space making some money, listen, this is the opportunity that will change your financial story forever. You see the numbers, guys. I'm not hyping. You see the numbers. The proof is in the pudding, and you can do it. And this compensation plan is literally like one of the easiest that I've ever come across. And now you are in the unique position to take advantage of this amazing opportunity today. So I know already that the answer is yes. So what is the next step? Get with whoever invited you to this call and tell them, hey, I need your link. I need to get started right now. How do I get my crypto? How do I get funded? How do I get this going right now? That is the next question you should ask, because you are here to make money and we just showed you the money. So let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it together. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to my co-host, Blockchain Kojo, to take this away and get into the Q&As. Thank you guys so much for your time. Love you all and have an amazing night.
Thank you, boss lady Sassy. Look, she's different, right? Sassy is different. She has that fire. She brings that energy on a way that is so different. She controls the room. She sets the stage. And ladies and gentlemen, you have heard, right? You have heard everything right in front of you. We are opening the floor for questions because at the end of the day, everyone has their own way of understanding. Everyone has their own level of critique that they might have. But just know that there is facts and there is fictions. We are not talking what ifs. We are not talking possibilities. We have showed you articles that have been fact checked. We have shown you documentation. We have gone through the PDF. We have shown you the website. All you have to do is ask what you feel you want to ask. There's no bad question, right? But at the same time, if you want more info, you can request it from whoever also sent you here, and you can get all that info sent to you. Now, if you have a question, just so we can have any type of order, you can raise your hand or you can unmute if no one has unmuted and go ahead and ask your question. But if you feel you are empowered and ready, just like Sassy said, go ahead, text that person that introduced you to this call. They are going to guide you. It's literally as easy as getting your wallet downloaded, then putting your crypto in after you have created your own wallet, got your seed phrase, put that seed phrase safe, and you can experience this. We're even going to go a step further, and even whilst the questions are going on, even show you how this wallet looks like, right? So you can have some understanding. So please, if you have any questions, feel free. The floor is open. The stage is set. Send the info for the Dubai event. Excellent. Yes, I'm going to be there loud, so we definitely want to connect at that event in Dubai. We'll send that information over as well, right? I know that the requirement for being able to get a seating at that event is to have a minimum of $3,000 invested. That's what I heard at the leaders call, which I got invited to. A few of us got the privilege of being invited to that top leaders call. So just go ahead, get started. If you're looking to come to the event, they're not going to even hold you back if you do show up, right? But I think they have incentives for community members where they're going to even give free feeding and free housing. That's hotel arrangements for people that are general managers. That's the first rank, the easiest rank to hit. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Information will be shared just as you requested. Thank you, everyone on this call. We appreciate your time. There's no better time to be in this space. Why? Because we see the traditional market going down. This is the rise of decentralized finance. You can either be caught on the left, where you have independence, just like Neo. He had the chance to take the red pill or the blue pill. Which pill would you be taking today, right? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. When we're looking over at the participants here, we're not seeing any raised hands. So I would take that to mean that we are all in understanding right now. I'll take that to mean that the information was passed on effectively enough that every single person will understand. Okay, I see one hand coming up. Sonia Barnes, go ahead and unmute, Sonia, and ask your question.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Does one have to sign up and fund this opportunity before they be given a referral link?
All right, so in order to get your referral link, you will need to download the app. So get the link from your whoever invited you to the call. You're going to be able to create your own wallet, your own decentralized wallet with your mnemonic phrase, right? And once you get into that wallet, your referral code will be in the wallet. You would have your referral code even before you fund. However, in order for you to be able to see your team volume and also earn from your level 1 and your level 2, you must be funded. Okay.
And the instructions are there, right?
Yes, absolutely. So whoever invited you to call to add you to our group, Fintoch CRS Global on WhatsApp, right? We literally will be dropping the instructions there. We also have video tutorials on how to get started. And also, I'm reachable. Kojo is reachable as well to assist persons with getting started as well if your upline is not able. But of course, first get with your upline. And if we need to step in to help, we will absolutely step in to help.
Thank you.
And there's the Fintoch app. I can't even get over that animation. I literally close my app and reopen it every single time just to see that. It's amazing. All right, let's see. I think we have another hand up here. Renika Nelson, go ahead and unmute and ask your question, please. Renika, go ahead.
Hi, Sassy. Blessed night to you. Good night to the Fintoch community. My question is, the recorded video, would we be able to share it to others?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so we will, so we're gonna get it uploaded first to YouTube, and then we'll share the link in the group, and you'll be able to use it to share to anyone that you want.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, let's take a look. Are there any other hands? Guys, if you have any questions, now is the time and place. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to raise your hands and ask the questions you need to ask. Let me check the chat to see if we have any. All right.
Hi. Hello. Sorry. Good night. I can't see where to put up my hand, so sorry for interrupting.
Go ahead.
Val is here. I have a quick. Yeah. So the app, it's only for your phones, Android and iPhone. It can't be on your computer.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. That's it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys, the app is literally so easy. And what Kojo is showing you guys on the screen here is literally one of the borrower's transactions. So like this app is literally so transparent in everything. You can actually see the borrower's wallet. You can click on it. You can see how much the person has made in profit on that particular loan that they have borrowed. You're able to see the audits inside of the platform. You're able to see everything that we talked about, all the due diligence that we talked about. The information is freely available. The GitHub code, everything is just 100% transparent with this project, guys. 100% transparent, okay? As you can see, right? And your wallet is owned by you, okay? It is 100% in your control. Your money is 100% in your control, right? And that means ain't nobody running off with anybody money to Dubai, guys. This is literally what all of you have been waiting for. Now, as we have no more hands up right now, we're gonna go ahead and close out this call. But before we do this, just go back to that Fintoch April's level challenge, Kojo. Just scroll down. Guys, so Fintoch has a promotion running right now. So for all the people on the call who are, you know, entrepreneurs. You're the go-getters. You're ready to make some crazy money. Fintoch has a levels challenge. And literally, if you are able to get from general manager to SVP this month of April, you would have, wait, they changed it. They said $2,000. They upped it to $5,000 for getting to SVP from GM. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my God. That is so amazing. They opted to $5,000. From VP to ED, you get $20,000 bonus on top of all the other earnings that you're making. From SVP to MD, you earn a bonus of $50,000. And from ED to MD, you get a bonus of $50,000. There is literally no restriction as to how many levels you can hit, guys. Every time you hit a level, guys, that is just contributing. And at the end of April, the 30th at 23:59 Pacific Standard Time, whatever runs that you have busted out, you're gonna wake up the next morning $5,000 richer, $20,000 richer, $50,000 richer. Guys, ain't nothing sweeter. This opportunity will literally change the number of zeros in your bank account. So guys, thanks again for your time. Thanks again for the energy. We appreciate you. Tomorrow we will be on with our blitz once again, doing 2 calls a day, one at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 noon, and the next at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, guys. And for all my SA people in the house, definitely you can get on the morning call. I believe that is about 6 p.m. SA time, right? Let's get it on. Let's blow this up in SA. Let's blow this up in Jamaica. We've got Trinidad in the house. We've got Bermuda in the house. We've got Anguilla in the house. We've got the US in the house. Guys, this is literally taking on a life on its own. And we are the fastest growing team in this company on this side of the world. Cash Rich Society to the world. Thanks again, guys, and have yourselves an amazing, amazing night. See you tomorrow and see you at the top.
See you at the top. Fintoch, yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
people.
yes, yes.
Hope you guys were super excited of this amazing opportunity that is 100% fully decentralized. If you guys want to take action and ready to get started, I'm going to leave the link in the description below of my video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again. See you on the next video.